Hello, everyone. I'm Kaisha. This is my role play. I'm going to be working with the Davis family. The family consists of mom, her name's Tracy, Miss Tracy Davis, Bob Davis, father, Michael Davis, son, and Jessica Davis is the daughter. So I start the first segment off as such. Hello. Thank you all for coming in for your first session today. Please sit where you feel comfortable. I read some information about your family, but I want to spend some time getting to know you, just getting to know more about you besides what I read about you and your family in the case file. So, how about we get started with some introductions? Again, I'm Kaisha Durant. I'm going to be your therapist for the day, and I want each of you to kind of go around and tell me a little bit about yourself, starting with your name, your age, your role in the family, and one interesting thing about you. And if it's okay, I'd like to start with mom. Everyone's okay with that? All right, good. So mom, we'll get started with you. So from mom, Mrs. Davis, we'll move to Mr. Davis, Jessica, and then the son. And while the son is sharing his introduction, he expresses some concerns about being here today. So I would kind of handle that as such. What's that, Michael? You said you don't want to be here? Why is that? Okay. So you're missing out on some school activities and studying. Okay. I hear you. Well, these sessions are really important, but I don't want them to interfere with anything you have going on. So after the session, let's talk more about scheduling. And as we talk, let's try to keep everyone's schedule in mind when we do so. How does that sound? Is everyone okay with that? Okay. So I would use the first segment to as an opportunity to pick up on any verbal or nonverbal cues about the family dynamic. I would also kind of ask for each member to share their input about why they think they're here, and try to address any issues that may come up during the introduction, which I did with Michael when he expressed some concerns about being here. Then I'd move on into the second segment, which is how would I handle any bickering or blaming between mom and dad. So, Mr. Davis, I know it's hard for you to hear some of the things Mrs. Davis is saying, but I think if you can give Mrs. Davis a chance to talk, that will give us an opportunity to hear her talk about the problem. And after she speaks, then I'll give you an opportunity to talk. You all will get an opportunity to talk and express your feelings, including the children, Michael and Jessica. You all will get an opportunity to talk as well. So I want to use this opportunity to kind of bring my role in respectfully into the session and express the need for, each of the members respecting each other and listening to each other. And then my hope is that they can kind of model this behavior outside the session when they're at home. And the third segment I would discuss goals, homework, and ending the session. So you all came up with some great goals for the family. We talked about improving communication. We talked about ways that you all can pitch in around the house to help mom. Jessica, we talked about you continuing with your individual counseling and your support group. And Michael, we talked about you using your voice respectfully to express your feelings, just like you did earlier today in the session, right? Okay. But what I want you each to do, because you all touched on how busy you all are as a family. You all talked about mentioning you have this thing going on, you have this thing going on, and you all have busy schedules. So my homework for you this week is I want you all to do something as a family. Either go see a movie, go out for ice cream, prepare a meal together, each taking a role preparing the meal and helping mom clean up afterwards. And just spend some time together doing something fun. And then next week, we'll start our session off with you all talking to me about how that one event went. And I hope you have an opportunity to do this. And if you don't get around to doing it, that's okay. We'll plan accordingly when we meet again. But I do think it's important for you all to spend some time together as a family. So how does it sound? Great. So we'll wrap up things for today, and then we'll meet again next week. And I look forward to hearing about how your family outing went. And if there's any questions or concerns you need to get in touch with me about before we meet, feel free to call my office. And thanks again for coming in. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.